ready to create a launch plan and a marketing plan? And is my systems in order? If I get a client right now and today, what does that process look like? Do they have what they need to be successful with what it is that I'm um putting out there? But also, do they have what they need to come back and do it again? Do I have what they need, what I need for when they come back? I'm ready. So welcome back. I am excited. I know I start everyone with that, and I promise you that's not on purpose. That's not on purpose, but I'm always excited. I'm excited because I'm excited about watching you grow. I'm excited about watching your business grow, about watching your systems be put in place and stuff starting to work and all of the things. But it's starting with you, right? And starting with um, your household being together and flourishing children and kids graduating and all of the things, right? All of that stuff. I love to see it. So we will continue with what we've been talking about, and that is women grieving lives that they were never meant to have. And really just, you know, being happy with the life that God gave you and seeing the joy in it and the peace in it and building from there, right? And that's what stops the back and forth of I'm ready to start my business, I'm not ready, and where we can move forward because we're working with what we have rather than overextending our resources and finding ourselves in situations. And so we've been going over that. I'll link the last one somewhere so you can click on it and go back if you need to. But um let me just kind of back up, do a little housekeeping. These videos are normally about 15 minutes because we're really respective of your time. I know we are movers and shakers, we're high capacity women. So we're movers and shakers, we got stuff to do. But if you have an hour of time, right? Take 15 minutes to watch the video and 45 minutes to sit with it. Sit with it, sit with what you're going to do. Make sure that you got your generational order audit, no cost to you. Sit down, evaluate your house, right? Where are we? Are we ready to start this business? Are we ready to create a launch plan and a marketing plan? And is my systems in order? If I get a client right now and today, what does that process look like? Do they have what they need to be successful with what it is that I'm um putting out there? But also, do they have what they need to come back and do it again? Do I have what they need, what I need for when they come back? I'm ready again for them, right? But that starts with being honest about ourselves and where we are in the journey. So if something were to happen today or tomorrow, the system is still running. And we don't have to stop and pause and start again and start over and all of the things because we're taking the time to really put in the energy to consider these things. And so this is where we're at. And loving your life is leadership. Yeah, for those of us that are married or aspiring to be married, it's it's weight. It's good weight. It's amazing weight. Oh my God, being married is one of especially being married to my husband. Whew. I don't know if y'all got a husband, but I got a good husband, y'all. And I just it's a weight, but it's worth it, and making sure that you know that it's worth it. And you're working with the husband and you're praying for the husband that you have. and not trying to turn him into what you feel like you want because you are looking after a life that ain't even yours in the first place. And now you are trying to fit this man into a box that you created for yourself that you can't even fit in. And so now you exhausted and you this is what we talk about. We talk about falling in love with the life that we have. And I know we could go on so many different routes with that, but we gonna stop that there. But motherhood, loving the children that we have, spending time with our children. I remember one time, it was through COVID, and my oldest son got sick, and I have been working a lot. I have been pulling long hours and everything. It was transition because we had to transition from everything into office to everyone working at home. And I was the leader, so I had to, facilitate and all of that stuff and be there for the team and all of the things. And my son got sick, and to be honest, at the time, the way it was, his temperature was 104.5 for over 7 days. And it was so bad at times to where like I had to get in the tub and sit in cold water with him because at the time I think he was like 2 or 3, so he was young. And I had to sit in the water with him because like to get his temperature down. And I didn't know, if, how my baby was going to make it. And I was telling myself this lie beforehand that, if I worked long enough, hard enough, they would see me, they would appreciate me, they would all of the things. And the time that I'm supposed to be off, I could have been spending with my son and loving with my son and all of the things. And I didn't spend that time. And that experience made me realize, and I put that boundary especially my supervisor at the time, she tried me. She tried me because she was like, well, because I had to take off unexpectedly because I didn't know he was going to be sick. And then I didn't know it was going to be so long. The recovery process was going to be so long. So I had to be off at like 3 weeks at a drop of a dime. And kind of midway through, my supervisor was like, well, the job needs you. And I had to stop her and very kindly say, it's going to have to need me because my son don't have another mother and I don't have another son. And even if I did, it's not gonna replace him. And so that's when I knew like reality kind of hit. The job appreciates the job that I do for them. And I appreciate the paycheck that they give me. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. If this content is resonating with you and you are ready to begin your journey, you know that you are the solution and that what God has given you, your book, your business, your cookies, your app, your website, is a solution to everything that's going on, and you're ready to take the journey, then go ahead and go to our link in the description box and our link in the bio. And there you'll be able to see all of our links. You'll be able to follow us on social media to stay up to date on everything becoming her. You'll be able to receive your free gifts. Could it be that this is your tribe? Let's see. And go ahead and fill out the box below. You can also go to our YouTube so you can be the first to know. Click the bell so you can know whenever we have new things coming up, and our merch. Get your merch if you want to support the vision and help us equip women to lead with poise, strategy, and steadiness in life. The option to do so is there as well. Last but not least, share it out. If you know that you have a friend where it's like, girl, we've been needing to do this, let's go, let's start our journey today. Copy the link. You can also go to more to be able to text it out and send it to where you need to go. So keep watching. We have more for you in store. And I appreciated the vision, and all of that stuff, and growing my skills and helping the company out. And it's an exchange. It's an exchange of resources, not an exchange of identity. And I feel like, especially as high capacity leaders and women, it's so many times that we mistake the exchange of resources in regards to our jobs and our businesses and all of the things for an exchange of identity. You get your exchange of identity in worship with your Father and with Christ, not in the job that you do, not in the money that you bring home, not in the whatever the case may be, right? Going back to the man that you want, that you feel like is going to make you look a certain type of way to other women, which you really don't want to look like that to other women anyway, because you don't want no other women trying to do whatever on the back end when it comes to, we're not gonna go there again. We're not go, that's not what we was here for. Did I even start the time? I don't even think I started. I did. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. No, I didn't. And so it's okay. I don't know where we at, but let's get back. So responsibility creates limits. It lets you know where you are, where your boundaries should be. If I didn't have children, then I probably wouldn't have said no. I probably wouldn't have gotten off the computer. I probably would have let that moment, that space and time use me up until I couldn't be used anymore. But it's so crazy. My husband, during that time, we weren't married yet, but during that time, he told me, "You're trying to be what you already are. You already are this person. So why do you keep trying to be what you already are?" Like, and what he was telling me was boundaries. Your kids create boundaries for you to say, "Hey, whatever it is," because one of the hardest things of being a business owner or a leader is to know that something has to be done, but it's not going to get done today. But those limits is what helps to build your muscles, helps to build your business muscles, because the business is a muscle. And so your limitations is what helps to build your muscles, because that's where your resources and things and all of the things, right? And so none of that disqualifies you. None of that stops you from growing. It just gives you boundaries. That's all. And the woman who learns to love the life that God gives is the one who becomes present, stable, discerning, and all of the things, right? And so stop grieving the life that you were never meant to carry. Learn how to love the life that you have. Begin again from a place of peace. Begin again with stewardship, with clarity, with gratitude, with honest hope, because loving the life that God gave you is not settling, it's leadership. It's how you tell yourself in the world that I'm bold enough to be me. I'm bold enough to be exactly who God called me to be. And there is nothing wrong with that. So that is it for today. I'm super excited again, just to see the growth, to see where everything goes. Put in the comments where you are. Are you just not starting your business? Are you restarting your business? Have you done your generational order on it? Go to the link in the description box. And make sure you complete that if you have not done so already. And let's keep going, y'all.